Hello humans. So I've had a bit of movement, which is good. Not in the toilet, but on this. I've managed to wire up the ECU to the original wiring loom, just down this end anyway. So now I've got my crankage and all that stuff, so if I connect that up, I give this a little flick, it'll flick over. Obviously it's not going to start because nothing else is connected, but at least that works. And the little pins that I've used don't seem to get hot, even though they look too small, but they must be alright. So this loom this side is pretty much done. I've just got a oil pressure sender to fit, but I might have to get an elbow for that, because where the oil pressure switch is down on the oil pump then, or on the oil filter housing, it sticks up and there's not enough room to get it in. So if I put an elbow on it, go at that side like that. Another thing, I've been searching, pulling the air out. Well, I pulled it out a long time ago, but yeah, I found the wiring diagrams that I was looking for. So it's a bit of a result. I was searching everywhere, just couldn't find anything, and then all of a sudden I was on my phone. I just had a little search and clicked a link, and it came up with P38. I think it was the workshop manual for for actual dealers and whatever, dealership workshop book. So I clicked on that link and it took me to the page, and I had a quick look through it, and it was a P38. It cost me, what was it, about $18 or $19 New Zealand for the PDF file. So I took the chance, downloaded it, and lo and behold, in amongst all the crap you get with it, I found the wiring diagrams. I'll show you. So these are the best I can do for the diagrams. I did download something off the interweb, said it was Range Rover P38, but it comes up with Defender 97, and as far as I can see, pretty much everything is exactly the same. So the coils all make sense. All of this stuff up here for opposition sensor, all the colours are exactly the same. I can only assume it's the same loom. So all that is there. So I can now just use all this and put the corresponding cable to the number. It's got the numbers of the plugs on there, 1, 2 and 3. So when I pull that plug out, that should be numbered 1, 2 and 3, and that'll be easy. So that's that one, and then the next one down, if I just wiggle you down a bit like that, that one there has got our coils. These are exactly the same colours as on my coils, and the firing order on the Range Rover or the Rover engine is all the same. So it's got the orange is 2 and 3 cylinder, green 5 and 8, blue is 1 and 6, and purple 4 and 7. So that should all work as well. And then all these other stuff I'll probably use at a later date. And right down the bottom here in the darkness, there you go, there's that one. So that's got crankshaft position sensor. Now that is different on mine, so that's the only thing that I found that's different colours. So mine's pink and black, so the cables coming from the loom were pink and black. The colours on the actual sensor are black and white with a black tracer. Just using sort of common sense, 1 and 2 is the plug number, like the pin number. So if I just use it on the new plug, it works out that my black will be ground, which is the green on here, and my white and black will be the brown, which is the analog. So that should work. Then right down the bottom I've got my stepper motor, so all that is the same colours, so that should be the same hopefully, and that's just like 2 pairs of coils. So there's one set of windings, another set of windings there. So all things being equal, I should be able to use these diagrams. So I know it says Defender, but everything looks the same. So if anybody does want these, I can screenshot them and use them yourself, or if you message me, I can send them to you in a PDF or whatever, if it helps you out. But it's taken me bleeding ages to find anything that even looks halfway similar. So this is the best I've found, and that's what I'm going to use. And if it works, happy days. If it don't, bollocks. So this is the plug for the throttle position sensor. As I say, it's all numbered, which correlates to that diagram. Now I just had to make myself a little tool, just an old screwdriver, so I've just squared the end off to get these pins out. I've ordered a pin out tool, but it ain't come yet, so I want to get on. Now I've got all the pins over there. As I said, I bought them from Temu. But this little thing here should, if I poke that in one of the holes, let me just double check that those wires do. Yeah, that's all good. So if I poke it in one of the holes like that, hopefully so pulled that out, and that's what's inside, and I've got loads of these in a box over there, so I can put my new ones in. Just make sure they're the same size and they fit in this little plug. So I shall get on with that now. I'll pull the rest of these out, so I won't have to buy a plug, because there's nothing wrong with a plug. It's just the wires on it were a bit wanky, and come on, you little bastard. That one doesn't seem to want to come out, does it? That one's out. Why is that middle one not coming out? We'll have a go at that little prick. Maybe I'm pushing the wire in, let's have a go at that. Yeah, I'll try and get that one out. And that's the car alarm going off. I'll go and turn it off. I managed to get that one out. I had to get a little bit more aggressive with it and punch it out, because it had been munted previously by somebody else by looks of things, because someone had soldered some wires on the end of these. So there must have been problems in the past. They've been jointed. Anyway, I've got the little fuckers out now. Now I'll find in my little box of doodlies the identical ones to those. I can fit into the wire when I found it, which is up here somewhere. Around here. It's this one. So I'll find that, and find me connections, and then we'll pop it on. Nuts. Right, I think I found a winner. So that's one out of it. And these are out of my little box of goodies. Looks exactly the same, so I'll chuck those on, and I'll be able to plug my throttle position sensor in, isn't it? So I'll just quickly chuck them on. I've just done the first one. Let's get these other little buggers on. Again, what I said before, my little crimpers. I'll just get these into the correct hole. Get them started, then put the wire in. I'll just get me out cable will be clamped as well. What I might do is put my spectacles on, and I'll be able to see what the fuck I'm doing. Don't you know? Oh, that's better. That's what it looks like. I might put that one in a bit too far. I don't think I like that one. I don't like it. I might pull that little bugger off, because I don't think I've got the copper properly. It might be. I suppose I could test it. We'll leave it for a minute, and I'll get that one. But yeah, I'll test it before, and I'll just do a continuity test between both ends just to see if it's got it. Might be that. Just chuck that one on. That's better. Look at that. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Much better. I'm just going to try this yellow one again. I'm not happy with it. Might be a tool, don't forget. But I'll give it a test. It might just be. I could probably open it up with a screwdriver. I'll probably just try and ping it off, I think. Do that. Right now I'm happy. Got another one there. Better be safe than sorry. So I've got yeah, nice new one on the yellow. Now I should put them in the plug. And hopefully we get them round the right way. Can you see that little bit there? There we go. Yeah, so now I've just got to ID the plug where they go. So there's the plug gone, there it is. And number one, where are we? Fault position sensor. One was red, which was positive volts. 2 was yellow and green. And this one, so I've got it here. Red and blue is our positive. Yellow and black is analog volts, and green is ground. So 1, 2, 3. What I'll do is I'll write on here, and a little bit of this bit here. I'm just going to write it down just so I don't furk it up. Don't you know? So just so I don't balls it up, I've just written it on there. 1, 2, and 3. Because walking from the bonnet to where I'm working and having a memory of a goldfish, I'll probably forget. So now I can do it easily, innit? So I should just be able to pop them in now. The 3 is green, and the 3 is that side, that's that bugger. And they've got going. That's what I look at. How did they go in? They're going flat. So 3 is to green. 2 is yellow. All went clickety click, so that's good. Pushing these little seals. Good point. I might use the doofer, as we do for this. That's as far as we're going to get. And then I've got this little boot that I've nicked off of one of the other plugs which I'm going to chuck on there, which makes it waterproof. Well, makes it look pretty anyway. In on like that. And that hitting there with the slag. There we go. There we go. Fault position sensor. I should clip him in now, and that's that one done. Bob on. So I've been on the phone with my mate Brian, well, messaged him anyway, and just for the stepper motor, because the diagram and the plug don't match up. Well, they do match up, it's bright colours, but pairs don't. So he's told me on the stepper motor you've got 2 windings, I guess. So well, as long as you get aux 5 and 6 on one winding, which will be A and B, and aux 7 and 8 on C and D, it should work. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've reusing the old plug, and I've got the connectors I've got are near as damn it the same. They look like they go in, and hopefully they'll connect in there. So I should try the little buggers. In fact, I might get my camera and just poke it in there and take a picture just to see what the pins are like, because you don't know. So I'll just show you this little plug here we've just done. Hopefully that's the stepper motor now, that one. We've gone in alright, just see if it fits. That'll be the next thing, won't it? Just bring it back there. In like Flynn, the rim. Perfect. Another plug plugged. Right, that side's pretty much put to bed apart from a couple of bits. Got some other sensors that have got to go on the intake pipe, and I put that on, but I ain't got that far yet, so that can stay like that. And then my spares is his bits over there, analog, whatever they were, and CAN bus, which will probably be for the exhaust sensory things one day when I can afford it. What I want to do now is do this side. I might get the injectors done and the temperature, engine temperature from this side. So another bit of this lovely stuff. And then what I should do is I'll put me little bits of wire through so I can pull the others through again, same as I did that side. So I'll get a bit of wire, double it over, and just sew it in, poke it in. I'll suss out where it's going to go first. It's going to go about that far, that'll go about there. The first injector is just there, so we need to go through that bit. Leave one in there. So I should go and find me a bit of wire. Look at that. Spare bits of wire. And double it over and poke it through. And that'd be for injector 7. One, and then the next one is going to go right there like that. Same trick. There's a bolt marker. Look, I'll show you. Right there. That one. We've got another one right next to it. And then, last one, it's about there, so they can come through about there. So I'll make it even with this one. A little bit of wire. It's going to go about there. It's a bit grit to me like. Yep. Bit further. Alright, one more through and do that. Alright. That's then. So what I should do now is take them one at a time where they've got to go. So injector 7. Injector 7 is this one here. What I've got to do is find a tape. Well, what I can do is that. Look. Double it over. Might just pull through like that. That's injector 7. You want 5. There's 5. Pull the tape off because I don't need it now because I know where they go. Once it goes in there, it can only go one piece leak. Then number 3, just that blast up there. Yep. That one. And the last bit by no means least, must be that one. So when I pull these one at a time, I should be able to just thread them through. And then we've got this little fella here, which is our temp sensor, which I should be able to poke straight away through the whole lot, hopefully. Like that. Let's pull these little bad boys in. Got a bit afraid that bit. Should be able to save it though, hopefully. Right. That's it. Can't see where that's gone from, so I'll just snip it off so I don't get any worse. Get these all dressed in. Now I should chuck a bit of tape around this end of this one so it can slide up into this other sleeving so you can't see it. Then at the end I'll heat shrink a lot, but I'll just get this done and have my cup of tea. And it'll be posh as. Also I'm going to poke in, same as I did that side, another little bit smaller size sleeving, cover the injectors, but it should be posh. Right, do that. So far, that's me injector 7, injector 5. I've got 3 and 1 to do there. Then our other bit to the temperature there, but then that loom will sit down on this little metal cradle, which is original. I'll just cable tie that down to dress those through, and then just got to get the rest of these. So I've got the knock sensor, camshaft position and the crankshaft pickup, and then these other ones are rev counter and fuel pump. Other than that, that's pretty much, this side will be wrapped up too. Then I'm waiting for my mate to get me this amplifier for the coils, so I can do that bit. Other than that, I shall crack on with this and show you the finished autoclave in it. Right, so I've made all that loom up now, tidied it all up, taped and heat shrinked it. Now I'm going to put the plugs on. So I've got 4 condoms. I'll chuck those on with a little bit of lube, you know. Hopefully that just fly over there like that. One on. Two venoms. For other little bits, we've got the little bag of goodies. So we've got the little seals that go on a hoist again. If I tip them out when I go lose them, probably know that. So I'll just leave it there. Perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do them all at once. I'm just going to chuck all the bits on, just so I can go through, strip them all and just go bang, 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 rather than fluffing around, engineering. Bit fiddly this. In fact, I'm going to put on my spectacles for seeing shit whatsoever. Marvellous. It's a fiddly arse job, to be fair, but it's quite satisfying once you've done it. Let's take a bit. Let's get that big. Chuck them bits on there. I've got some different colour ones. I've got a different colour plug for the temp sensor. I've got a grey and a light blue or something like that. I'll have a look in my little box, which is just there. When I come to it, innit? I can see why electrical mates said that they don't try not to do these for people because it's so time consuming and they have to charge a fortune for it. Because it is a real prick. By the time they go in there, it goes to there, that covers that, that's mint-as. Might just chop a little tiny bit more of them wires off. These be cutters, butters. I'll probably just take another 10mm off the ends. Clean these, bit of stripping. I think they're both at once, probably not. doesn't matter which way these go in the plug, apparently, because like I said before, it's just a coil, so either way. But I might make them all the same, just for shits and giggles. These are good, but you get a bit of crap in them when they stop working, which is not so good, isn't it? Like a proper production line. Yes, right. Check these little fellas on then. And I find this easier, I just squeeze it, pop it in this little hole there, get it ready to go, and then get that in just a little bit. Lovely. Little tug test, they're good. And then, let's put that back off. When I put the plug on, I just want to make sure I get them ready the right way again. Both going like that. One down. Beauty. I'll finish this off and I'll come back, innit? There we go. 4 injectors connected. Water temp. Now that I believe is a pressure sensor, but I was told I don't need it. But I have got extra cables over there just in case we do. But he said don't worry about it, so I didn't. Next thing is I'm going to go and lift this up on a ramp and then put that little socket back on for the pickup, stick that back on the block where it belongs, then I can suss it out along that sensor's got to be to go down there. So that's the next job. So up in here we go. So the only thing that's not been the same on my diagram so far is the colours on here. I've got pink with a black tracer and black with a yellow. I don't know whether on the other end of it it's the same colour, but on the drawing it is, where is it? It's brown and green. So that's a bit of a prick, so I'm going to have to take the sensor out and see if I can make it do something to suss out which way round it's got to go. So I'll do that up in the air again, I suppose. Right, so now I've done all my investigation and pretty much come up with zilch, but a common sense thing like to use the numbers on the plug, which I'm going to do. I've marked that cable where I'm going to cut it, so we'll whiz him off there. Like that. Then I might put a bit of nice sleevey stuff over it just so it looks like the other bits and bobs. So, and that'll push up into there then, just because I can. And is that bigger stuff? That's bigger stuff in there. How would that look? You want that quite a lot longer, it's going to shrink it up. Like a bit of tip and that, because it frays up, don't it? Just so as it will slip into that other bit and look posh as. Maybe I should have had my tape a little bit looser. Going on. That'll be good. I'll just trim this shit up. Cut it down a little bit. What I'll do is I'll put a bit of tape around it before I cut it to stop it all coming apart. Like that. Better. Now I should be able to snip with this shit. Marvellous. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Next thing, actually, is pull that tight. So it looks like it's going to be nice. And then I shall put the condominium on it while I can. It's going to be a bit bloody tight. I might put a bit more tape around here to help it, because it's needs to be pointy. Go. Where did my finger go? On the floor. Bugger. Oi. Stick him on there. Sweet. Give her a little bit of tape again. So I can get rid of that screen, so that's going to be gonified. Get rid of that. Madness. Right, next thing is to suss out what's what on here. Which wire's what. So I should grab a quick look. I was going to put these things on, but I'm not going to put it in the plug until I've got a message back from my mate Brian, because it's not clear what's what on the ECU plugs. So one of them it says white, and the other one it says red, which we've got, but then they've both got a black in them. So is what? Trigger 1 it says black, sorry, and trigger 2 says red. So black is the common denominator. No, it ain't. Sorry, white is the common one. The black and red are different. So yeah, maybe the white's the earth, but I don't know. So I'll wait till he lets me know. But I can still put the ends on. I just won't put them into the plug yet. Just to be on the safe side, like. I suppose if I did balls it up, I could always just push the pins out, but I'd rather try and get it right first time, eh? We're ready to go in the plug anyway. So I'll wait, innit?